Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm used to that.
Yeah, used to that. So obviously, make sure you push that fully on.
And
Always connect to the always connect to van first, then unravel it and connect to bollard. Don't do it the other way around. Get to bollard first. You've got a live cable.
Yeah.
You may be walking across wet grass.
Right.
Not going to be too happy.
Okay.
Okay. Right. As I said, we've got our gas connected as well. So you just need a bottle. This has got a propane fitting to it. So this has actually got a couple of safety devices on it. That one there. So when you turn your gas on, obviously travel with it switched off. Turn it on. Press that. That releases gas into there.
Yes.
To the regulator. You've also got.
To turn it on, you turn it left.
On the tap. It's just a tap.
On the tap on the gas bottle. Yeah.
It's just a tap.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you
and
just
then
turn
you
that
have
on.
To press that.
Yeah. Press that. Releases gas up into the regulator, which is
Right.
that there. And you've also got a crash sensor there. You see that one there? This button here.
Yeah.
What it is, there's a little ball bearing in there.
Yes.
And if it goes over a bit of a jolt or a crash or whatever, that reacts and blocks the passage of gas through there.
Right.
So obviously it's a safety device to block it, to shut the gas off. So to reset it, so all you do is just press, you might use a pen or something like that, push it in, hold it for 3
and
seconds.
how will you know if you'll need to do that?
If you're getting no gas,
in there,
yeah.
right,
If you get
okay,
no
that's
gas
fine.
in there, just check you have turned it on, you've clicked
Right.
that might need doing.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right. What we've also got down here, obviously this is more inside than outside, but you can
Right.
see that there, that's the
Yes.
drain for your boiler.
Right.
Okay, in that position it's closed. That allows the water to stop and remain inside the system.
Right.
Otherwise, it will drain it down. So if it's turned upwards like that, you can hear that draining out. So if
Yes.
it's lifted up, so it's tilted up even,
Right.
that will drain the
And how
boiler
often
out.
do you have to drain that?
Well, with the caravan, I've got a caravan myself, and I always drain that mine every time I'm leaving. I always
Right.
drain it.
So just once in a week or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't have to drain it every day.
No.
Yeah, just enough.
Right,
When,
okay.
Obviously, when you're using it, obviously you keep
Yeah.
it shut. And
Okay.
then when you're not going to use it, especially for winter, make sure that's drained down.
Okay.
Okay, and then also coming down this side, talking of drains, I'll just shut the door. The blue one. So
Yeah.
that one is your fresh water tank. So your onboard water tank, that's the drain for that.
Right, okay.
Okay, so the grey one on the other side is obviously for grey water,
Yes.
the blue is for your fresh water tank.
Right, okay.
Alright.
Yep.
And what you've also got on the outside there, is that's your boiler vent.
Right,
So
okay.
the boiler itself sits underneath the seat here. That's just the vent there.
Okay.
Alright?
Right, so don't block that.
Yeah, don't block that. And what you've got here, that's your step.
Right.
Out.
Yep.
Right. So what we'll do now, I'll show you the beds, because that's how I've set it up. I'll get the slippers on.
All right. I'm all right, aren't I?
Yeah, it's up to you, obviously. My shoes are likely to be a lot more dirty, because obviously I'm
Right.
padding around everywhere. Right, so you can see these got a couple of infills.
Yeah.
So you've got the infill there,
Yes.
so that obviously stop anything dropping down there, and you've got this one as well.
Right.
Obviously you've got to find places to put them.
Yeah.
So you've got the two small ones that just fill up that gap, and this one it just folds up. Find the best place to put them. Obviously if you're fighting with space,
Yes.
there is space underneath the floor at the back,
Right. Yes, I saw that, yeah.
which is usable. I'll just move these out the way. So what you've got is a foldable bit there. So that folds back over the top. Then this one. And you've got a little catch here. That stops it bouncing around. You can just put that back in there, over the top. And that's it. So you've got press stud
Can
fittings
you
as
not
well.
press, those don't fit in there then?
No.
No, when you're driving along?
It may do, But you've also got an extra fill as well, which is the backrest, which sits. Yeah, they're right around. That sits over the top. So yeah, I suppose they may do. But I think if the
Oh, hang on.
that's it.
the
Yeah,
thin
the two thin ones.
Thin
Yeah.
ones.
So they possibly would. It all depends if they're going to foul the seat belt or not. That's the only thing. If you're going to be using the seat belt.
All right, okay. Which
Yeah.
we won't largely.
Yeah. So they may get in the way for that, but apart from that.
Okay. But for,
I just
for using it as a dining space.
Yeah, that's it. It's not going to be in the way. That's it.
Okay.
So if you are going to use the seatbelt, obviously thread this through the seatbelt.
Yeah.
Because we had one customer say, "Well, am I supposed to get the seatbelt out?"
Out of there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just
yeah.
just
And
thread
those-
that in as you put
Yes.
that before you put
right,
that in there.
Okay.
Then you obviously your captain seat, and your movable seat. So this will spin round. But what you need to do, to obviously be careful of, is handbrake. So you might just have to slide it forward a bit to be able to turn it.
Right. Does it only turn one way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just get stuck
Yeah.
against the.
Okay.
slide it a bit more. We've got to just have to shunt it around a bit.
Okay.
That locks in.
And how do you unlock it to
Yeah,
turn
so that
it?
this side, you can see the side lever. Where's it gone? Oh, there. I can't look it. That there, just pull on that. That
Right.
released it.
Okay.
Make sure it does click in.
Yes.
Before you
We've had
drive
one.
off.
We've had
Yeah.
one of those before.
Yeah,
so
and
I'll
it's,
just put this down.
it's not too clever when you start to spin round and you're
No.
driving. Right, look in the back. Well, I'll jump round the back door if you want to stop here.
Okay. All right.
So it's straightforward on the cushion side of it. Straightforward on the cushion side of it. So the seat stop there. You've got the backrest. As again, they
Okay.
to that.
So one's got a gap, one hasn't.
Yeah.
Does it
So
matter which
it
one's
must
which?
be. I think it must be for the window.
Oh, I see. Yes. Right. Okay.
Right. So what you've also got is two boards, and you've got the table
Right.
to create the rest of the bed. So these have got their own little position
Yeah.
inside the
Wardrobe.
wardrobe, so they clip into that. Obviously, it all depends on where you want to put the table.
Yeah.
But pop up out of the way. So you just make sure you've got two little clips. See them there? That's to stop it from tipping up
Yeah.
when you're trying to get out. In the middle of the night. So what you've also got is a pole.
Yeah.
Plus that, obviously, for when it's a table.
Where does that? Is that?
The pole's inside here. At the moment.
All right. Oh
See
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Okay.
So that pole
And
just sits in there,
storage.
sits in
That's
there.
for storage. Yeah.
So what you've also got in there, over here. So you got your leisure battery.
Okay.
So that's the battery that's operating on the caravan side of it,
Yes.
not the vehicle.
Yes. Yeah. Got that.
Because the vehicle one's
We've had
underneath.
one of those. Yeah. Yeah. We've had one.
Vehicle
of
one's
those.
underneath the passenger wheel.
Okay.
And what you've also got, if you can see from that angle, well, you can't really see through there. always fun these ones are because they fit these in such awkward places. So you can see that's your consumer unit. So on the right hand side you should see an orange button.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is lit. That's a button, actual button. That's to put power to your boiler.
Right.
Okay, the green one asks for your charger. So the charge unit will charge your battery, whichever one you've selected. It will charge that as long as you've got electric connected.
Right. Somebody said something about when you're going along, it automatically charges the car battery, but when that's charged, it then flicks to the leisure battery.
Normally it goes direct to it anyway. I would thought.
So it charges both as it's going
It would
along.
be doing the engine one anyway.
Right.
Because it will
Yeah,
always
but-
be doing that. It will
Yeah,
always
but
be
then
doing
it
Yeah.
does it flick to the leisure battery
yeah,
automatically?
it should. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have to switch anything over.
Right,
You
okay,
don't have to
that's
press
fine.
that button down there or anything like that.
Right. So the,
Okay.
the orange button is to
That's for your heater. That's for your boiler.
For
so
boiler.
That's your isolation switch for your electric. Okay.
Right.
If you haven't got that switched on, you won't be running on electric, even if you've got electric plugged in. on
right.
the outside.
Okay. And the green one's for what
and
again?
the green one's for the charger. So the charger, when you've got electric connected, that
Yeah.
will charge your batteries.
So is that advisable to do that whenever you've got?
Yeah, if you got
Yeah.
leave it.
Yeah.
I'd leave it switched on. So
Right.
when you've got electric connected,
Do they
leave
have
it
to be
switched on.
off when you're driving along?
It will be off anyway because it's 240. So as soon as you unplug the electric, that will be
Okay, that's
that'll
fine.
isolate
So I
the
I
supply.
shouldn't really need to fiddle around.
No,
with that.
no, you don't need to worry
Right,
about
okay,
that.
okay.
What you've also got down there is your trip switches. So a window on
Yeah,
the left hand side, right hand side even,
Right,
and then the one on the left hand side is your 12-volt fuses.
And the one, so that's your fuses
Yeah,
there.
so that's your 12-volt fuses
Yeah.
for all the for different systems that are sitting in your van.
Okay.
The one on the right is your 240 trips, similar to your consumer unit at
Yeah.
home. That's got it on here. Info
Okay.
note, say what your trip switches are, what your 12-volt fuses are.
Okay.
And
Right.
what you've also got, one last thing, system shutdown button, that little black button on the top left. Can you see that?
Right,
that
yeah.
one, that's it, system shutdown. Now it's not your van, it's a compressor at the back of the shed, which always makes a
Right.
racket.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
so that will shut down the 12-volt systems in your leisure side of it. So your leisure battery, when you're not using it, when you've got in storage, you can switch that button off, which protects your battery then.
right.
You have got, I'm sure you've got on this one, there's a solar panel.
Yes,
I'm
there
sure
is.
I'm sure I've seen a regulator because some haven't, some
Yes.
haven't, some haven't. That will still provide power as long as you've got daylight and you haven't got
Yes.
it covered. It will still provide 12-volt to keep your
Right.
battery
So
top
I
up.
need to switch that off when it's in storage.
Yeah, so when you're in storage, you're not using it for a period of time.
Right. Yeah.
That will save the battery then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right, so that's that bit. We'll put these slippers back on again. Right, I was going to say apart from that, it's reasonably straightforward apart from what we're going to see at the front of the van,
Yeah.
which is the control panel. Which that is the major thing, obviously, one of the major things that Swift has done as well.
Right.
Well, obviously, coming from Sergeant. Right, so what we've got is, this is a control panel, okay?
Right.
I can wave my hand in front of it, that just
Yeah.
lights it up.
Oh.
So unless it's switched on, it won't light up.
Right.
To switch it on is that one there. So that's
Yeah.
your 12 volt master switch.
Yep.
That's your water pump. That's your main lights master switch. Dimmable lights master switch, so they're the ones above the lockers at the back there. And also awning light, which is this one out there.
Right.
Okay, what's shown on the main screen? So down this side you got these dots.
Yeah.
That's to show the level of your freshwater tank. There's the F at the bottom there.
Right.
So you're full at the moment. Then on the right hand side there's a W. So that would show the same that side if that was starting to fill up. So your waste tank is on the right. So obviously if that's coming down, that's likely
Yeah.
to be going up.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously when that's full you need to go and empty it.
Right. Okay.
Okay, then in the centre we've got voltage of battery, so it's also saying leisure charging. You've got options, you can use the leisure battery or you can use the vehicle battery. It's probably not a good idea to use the vehicle battery because
No,
you go and drain
no.
that, you're not going
you want
home.
to restart.
Yeah. So just make sure that says L in that little battery there.
Right. Okay.
What you can do, if I can find it, set battery. Right, that's showing now vehicle, and obviously saying vehicle selected. You don't
Right.
really want to be on that,
No.
especially if you've got no electric connected,
Right.
because you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want it L.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've also got a little flash, that's to show you got electric connected, and then also obviously time
Yeah.
is obviously incorrect at the moment. Okay, what you've also got, you can scroll up and down as the menu. Okay, so tank heaters are off at the moment. Not sure if you've got,
It's not sure.
Yeah. you see that. So tank heaters, so you just scroll up or down to see it. AC limit, on site you've obviously got a limit of what electric you're using, and obviously if you overdo that then it usually trips it. So what you can do is set a limit. So if I set a limit, say a 5 amp, so it goes from 5 amp to 16 amp, the levels you can set at.
Yeah.
5 amp obviously is quite low.
Yes.
You can see in the centre there, that's what's actually being used at the moment, which is about
Yeah.
2.4. So say we had a electric kettle or toaster or something like that, it went above that. What it will do is if the boiler is running on electric, it will shut the boiler down on electric. So in an attempt not to trip the bollard, which is on site.
So will I be able to use an electric kettle?
Yes, yeah, but this is here just to prevent it from tripping your bollard. If you go
Right.
and
Yes.
obviously
Oh, I see what
normally
you mean, yes.
it would trip it, but this is
Yeah,
you can
I'm
actually
seeing,
set a
yeah.
limit. Oh, hold on. Right, so you can go all the way up to 16 amp, which a lot of UK sites are.
Oh, it's there. That's why I couldn't work out
Yeah.
what you were doing.
Yeah,
there.
so I'm pressing
Yes.
the select button, which is like the arrow pointing towards the screen. Yeah, you
Yeah.
see that one there.
Yeah.
So that's off now, and it just scrolls around. So you can set it to a limit if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you set it to a limit now?
Yeah, so obviously you need to select that to start with. So you scroll up and down until you see AC limit.
Yeah.
Then press the select button, which is looks like an arrow pointing towards the screen.
Yeah.
So you set 5 amp, all the way up to 16 amp.
Do I have to do that every time I park up? Or
No,
will
no.
it do it?
Once you've selected it,
So
that it
that's
should
it.
remain. Yeah, it should
So that
remain on
should
that.
that should
yeah.
be okay, should it?
Yeah, that should remain on
Right.
16
So
amp.
right. Okay.
Okay. Then what you've got is internal temperature.
Yeah.
Next one, dimmer level. So the lights across the lockers at the back.
Yes.
You can set that manually.
Alright.
Right, so if you see it says dimmer level, so you can change it. It says 50%. If I press the arrow again, the select button, see that's now going up in 5% increments all the way up to
Yeah.
100%. So that's your lights at the back there now. If
Right.
I tap it again, you should see them dip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So it all depends where you want to set them.
Okay.
Okay. Is that getting heavy yet?
Yeah.
Right. Even for a small camera, it still gets quite
Yeah.
heavy.
It's because you're holding your arm up, isn't
that's
it?
it.
Yeah.
So heating settings. So with this system, you can actually control the heating system via this control panel as well, if you really wanted
Right.
to, and via an app. Also via this command as well. This command control panel. System settings. With the system settings, you can go into setting the clock and setting different things as well. And you can actually connect it via Bluetooth to your phone if you want to, if you got the app.
Yeah.
You can-
So I use that button to
Just
do
get
that,
into it,
to
yeah.
select it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's that one for?
You just go up or down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
go
yeah.
one way, you can come back the
Yeah.
other way.
Okay. That's fine.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And Sergeant is the actual system itself. I think that's it. We've gone all the way around there.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Lovely.
not too bad.
Right.
Just remembering it. But your basics are master switch. So you need every time you use it, you need to be switching it on, which is at 12 volts. That's your pump. Then you just
It's
got your lights.
noting when yeah.
All right. Okay. So the other fun one is your heating system. So on-off button is that one there.
Yeah.
This one, that's just a return button. I'll just keep pressing that every now and again because screen will go dark again. So what we've seen on there at the moment, so to switch it on, you just press and hold that big button until it comes on. Running across the top of the screen at the moment, on the top left, you see a flame. That is not gas, that denotes heating.
Right.
Okay, they just do these things just to confuse people, especially me. The next one along is water heating. That's set to eco at the moment. I'll go through all these in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
That next one is energy. So I've selected gas and electric at the moment. So the gas is actually a bottle, or shows a bottle on there.
Yeah.
The next one along is fan. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So if you can hear, there's no fan operating at the moment. That's because the temperature's at obviously what I've selected or above.
Okay.
So that fan will die down. So it's only thermostatically controlled. Then what you can see is clock again, which is incorrect, and it then flashes alternate with the temperature set, which is set at 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what we've also got is this little plug here. So if you remember that orange switch on the consumer unit under that bolt down there, if that hasn't been switched on, that little plug won't be there.
So you're not connected to electric.
Yeah, so it's either you're not connected, you haven't switched it on, so that little switch down there, you haven't switched that on, or the bollard may have tripped.
Right.
So the bollard may still have tripped.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just check that. So if that's not there, you won't be able to operate on electric, even though just switching it on isn't saying it is operating on electric, it's just there available. So if I want to change anything, click the big button. Next line lights up now. So the first one you see flashing, so if any of these are flashing, I can change them. So or until it's flashing, I can't change it. So that one's flashing, that's a thermometer inside a motorhome, so that's your temperature. So click on that, so that's your heating. So switch heating off, or set it all the way up to 30 degrees if you really wanted to. And how efficient these are, you'll be pretty warm in this van.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll just set it to 30. I don't really want it 30, but I just need to show you something.
Right.
Right, top left now, you see the little flames flashing now.
Yes.
That means that the heater or the temperature hasn't reached temperature yet.
Right.
So if that's flashing away, it hasn't reached temperature. Once it goes solid, stops flashing, then that means it's reached temperature.
Okay.
Okay. Once I've set the temperature, you can see that it's going between 30 degrees and time in the centre now. I can actually change the temperature back down from there as well. So or increase it depending on where you want to set it.
Yeah.
So I'll just set it 16 at the moment. Just click to confirm it.
Okay.
Little flame should stop flashing because we should be up to at least 16 by now. There we go. Click on it again if I want to change the water next. So thermometer in the water, so you can see either off or eco, hot or boost. Okay, I'll just explain that. Eco, obviously the lower temperature range is around about 40 degrees.
Okay, that's fine.
Hot about 60. Boost, if you want the water hotter quicker, you put it on boost. What it will do is shut the fan down. If you've got the heating running, it will actually shut the fan down for that period of time, which is about 2 cycles, about half an hour.
Yeah.
So it'll concentrate all the heating on the boiler, because that boiler in the corner there is actually trying to heat the water, which is about 10 litres, and this room. So if you want to try and boost the water, it's going to obviously doesn't want to do the room.
Yeah.
It wants to concentrate on the boiler. Okay. Next one along is your energy. So we've got the options of gas on its own. So if you've got no electric connected, obviously you're going to need to run it on gas.
Yeah.
Or you've got the options of mix 1, mix 2. So you can see the top line is changing now. And electric 1, electric 2. So the differences between all of them. So electric 1 is roughly, say 1 kilowatt. It is slightly less, around about 900, but say roughly 1 kilowatt. Electric 2, 2 kilowatt. Okay, so that's your electrics. So if you want to just heat it on electric, it's probably efficient enough in the summer, because you've got 10 litres of water in there. It'll heat that up quite happily, and give you a bit of warmth in the room. Obviously, in the summer evening, it starts to cool down a bit, doesn't it? So on 2 kilowatts, you probably get that in the summer. It's probably efficient enough. In the winter, you may struggle.
Yeah.
If you compare 2 kilowatts to home, 2 kilowatts kettle, that's heating up 2 litres of water. It's not heating the kitchen. It's just that amount of water. This is trying to heat 10 litres of water, so 5 times that kettle and this room.
Yes.
So 2 kilowatts may struggle in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you may want to operate it on either gas on its own or mix.
And that's for the
that's
water.
That's water. That's everything. So it's water and water and heating, because it's all in one unit.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. So if you did say a mixture of electric and gas, so what you get from the start, it will obviously heat up quicker. Obviously, it's a lot more efficient. And then once it reaches temperature, so what it'll do is use both energies. From cold, reaches temperature, it'll shut down the gas. Right. So it's prioritised to electric. So it'll tick over quite nicely on electric then. This size van should be quite easy to keep up into temperature. So it'll tick over all day quite nicely on the electric, unless you obviously leave a big door like that open.
Yeah.
and obviously heat disappears, and then obviously temperature drops and gas will kick back in and alongside electric and bring it back up again.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not using gas all the time,
Yeah.
only when it needs it.
Right.
Okay, so you just click it on electric. And you can try on electric, see if it's warm enough for you, because it is quite a small van.
Yeah.
So it may be okay, but obviously it's try it. You'll definitely notice when it temperature drops at night in colder months. Obviously you'll definitely feel it then.
Yeah.
But with if you had it on mix, you're probably too warm. But
Right.
so obviously then you set the thermostat to a lower temperature. Right, the next one. So you got your fan. So you got eco, high. There is a boost there, but it's not showing me boost because obviously we're quite warm in here at the moment.
Yes, so
it's not going to allow me
to
boost.
boost it.
Yeah, or an increase of say 10 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's not going to want to. If you want to try and increase by 1 degree, it's not going to give you a boost. And even trying to increase or get the fan to run, it's not going to go up by 1 degree. It's not going to set the fan going.
Okay.
Okay. So if I set it to 30 from now, I don't know, it might do. If I just set it to 30 and just see if fan will show boost or not. No. So even jumping from, it's difficult to say what temperature it is. It must be about 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
trying
so
to
it's
obtain
too-
30, it still doesn't want to do it.
No.
So
Okay. So it's unlikely I'm going to need the boost.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's when you first get somewhere and it's really cold, and
Yeah.
you want the
So and the fan comes on automatically.
yes, it's
Yes.
thermostatic control. So when it needs it,
Right. So what about air conditioning to cool things off? Is that just
yeah,
that
that's
bit?
just
Oh,
the
right,
cab.
okay.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
okay.
there's no aircon in the actual
In the
unit
thing. Right,
and
okay.
the habitation side of it as such.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So there is further menu as well. So what you've got is your clock down there. So if that's flashing, I can change that.
So you just have to keep pressing and it scrolls through
Yeah.
all those options, does it?
Yeah. So
Oh, and you turn it
yeah.
to
So
get choose
that's
your
that's
option.
your main screen. Click on the button. That gives you the options to change
Yeah.
things. Then. So if that's flashing, I can change that. If that
Yeah.
one's flashing, so you
Yeah.
just click on it to click on it.
I see.
click on
Just
it.
turn it to
Yeah.
choose the option and then press
That's
it
it.
to stick on it.
That's
yeah.
it. So you have got a timer
Okay.
as well.
Right.
Timer there. You can set a time. If you want the heating to come on, the water heating to come on, temperatures and
Yeah.
things like that
Okay.
as well. Okay.
How do you do that then?
What's that?
So how do you do the temperature on the water?
On the
Well,
wall,
if it's
no, it's either
140
eco or hot.
Right.
But if you want to set to timer, so if I click on timer now,
Right.
so you set it to start time, so hours
Wait.
and minutes,
Okay.
then an end time,
Is that
whatever.
24-hour clock?
Yes.
So you
hours and minutes.
off.
Yeah. So set your temperature, whatever temperature you want to set it to.
Yeah.
Same with your water heating, so we'll set it to eco. Energy, so whatever energy you want to operate on.
Yeah.
Fan, you see that's boost.
Yeah.
Obviously, it all depends on the temperature, as I said. And then you just click on that, it says on.
Right.
Little icon in the top right hand corner. So that's to say your timer's ready now.
Okay.
Obviously won't operate now until within that period of time then.
What time did you put it?
It was 7 till 10, something like that.
Right.
So,
In the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So obviously it's only got one operation, so it's only set, for waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
But if you want it to run at night time, obviously then you'd have to take the timer off.
Yes.
To switch the timer off, just select that icon again, click on that and it just says off, just click again. Little icon disappears from the top right hand corner, that's the timer off.
Okay.
So it's running on
Right.
manually then.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
happy with that?
I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of information to take
Yes,
in, obviously,
yeah.
but obviously with that and that.
Yeah.
You think for a small van it's got a lot
Yes.
of technology.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
I say
These are
this
self-explanatory.
yeah, I can say this shouldn't be any different than I'll just show you
Is
this,
it?
make sure we've got
Yeah.
some warm water.
Is that up or down?
That's up.
Up for
Up,
hot.
Yeah, but up for on.
Yeah. And then left for hot and right for cold.
That's it, yeah, so you turn that cold or hot
Yeah.
and
Okay.
off. Obviously that folds down,
Right.
as most of these camper things do.
Yeah.
And also you got your gas.
So you turn it and then that's the ignition
Yeah,
button.
that's
yeah.
the ignition button there.
Okay.
Same with the grill. So it's got its own ignition button there. Grill pan is inside the wardrobe, that's where
Yeah.
you always keep it.
Okay.
Obviously being motor, if you had a motor before, you can understand bits of stuff rattling.
Is that an electric grill then?
No,
It's gas grill.
Gas.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, all gas. Okay, then the storage for them two boards, wherever they go. So they just sit in a clever little. Of course, he thought about this one. So they've got their own little cubby hole to fit in. Yeah. So they just
Yeah.
sitting over there.
Okay. Right.
That's your grill pan in there.
All right. Okay.
You've also got your TV brackets as well.
Right. Okay.
They screw into there. You also got your TV aerial. You see that there?
That's it.
Yeah. So that's your directional aerial.
Oh, I got
You
that.
see that? Yeah.
Have
So
I got that?
You see that? So there's a nut at the top.
Oh, that's the arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is you just all you do is unscrew that, then you can slide that up and change it to whichever direction you want to, and then tighten it off, lock it in position.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Then you've also got the amplifier that side as well.
Right. So normally when you're travelling, it needs to come down.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
All right. Okay.
And you can also change the angle of the top of it as well. So this little handle here, you just twist that round. You see there's indicators there. Look on the centre of your. See that says H or V.
Yeah.
It says H on there at the moment, so it's horizontal. If you wind that around, it goes into red. It means the aerial's tipped up like that.
Oh, I see.
Have a look. Have a look. See where everybody else is pointing their aerial, because you'll then hopefully.
Can't get.
You see,
Where
see
am I?
it.
There we are. That's it.
see
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, we just make sure that is fully
Down.
down before and locked
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And your fridge. So just pull that up to open it.
Yeah.
On off button. That one there. Then temperature is that one there.
Okay.
Okay, so it runs on 12 volts and it also runs off 240.
And that's a freezer box.
Yeah, and you've got a freezer box in there.
Oh, didn't know
Yeah.
that.
And you've also got a lock, or you can
Yeah.
open it so it sets it to vent as well. I'm trying to remember to do it.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
when
so
you're
it's slightly
parked,
open. Yeah, so when
you
you're
want
not using it,
Yeah.
you can keep it slightly open just
Okay, good.
to breathe. Then bathroom, as you more compact. It flushes, the toilet flushes off the main water system, so the
Right.
water pump needs to be switched on. So the water pump on there, if you're using your water for your taps, that's what flushes it as well.
Okay.
So to use it, you've got you remember the weight, I said about the waste container.
Yes.
If that's open like that waste
No.
container won't want to come out. Okay, so it needs to be in a closed position like that. You see that? So obviously to use it,
Yeah.
open it, use it, flush it, close it
Yeah.
after use.
Okay. Right.
And it does swivel.
Yeah.
Then indicator for, remember that little float?
Yes.
That will light that up
when you need
when
to
it's
change
full.
it.
Yeah, so when it's full,
Brilliant.
that will light up.
Okay.
So it's a complementary blue chemical. So that's
I
the blue
think I
chemical.
have got some. I need you to check it really, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's okay.
So that's blue chemical
Right.
for in the waste waste cassette.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's most
Table
things,
for
yeah, tables, storage is up there.
there. Right. Okay.
Right, just
Is there a pole for that as well?
yeah, it's got its own leg attached to it. You can
Oh, is
see
it?
that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That just folds it
Yeah.
easy to
Lovely.
make sure that it's secure. You don't want that bouncing
Yeah.
over when you're driving along.
Okay.
Okay, lights. I've got Spotlight's got their own little switch there, which is also you see that dimmable. So these are manually dimmable. It's not the same dimmable as that one that's on this
Right.
screen here.
Okay.
The light switch for these ones down here. So the ones above the locker here is that one there.
Right.
Okay, so it's just
Okay.
a click on. Same. These are obviously the same as the ones at the front.
Yes.
And you've also got TV aerial fixing there. So you
Right.
can connect that to obviously.
Where does the bracket? Is this the bracket for the
Yeah,
TV?
that's the bracket holder. The bracket.
Right.
The rest of it's in the box still.
Okay.
Right.
And what size TV would go then on the?
I don't know.
Would it
It's
stick
up to you, I
on?
suppose. Yeah, I suppose it's up to you really. But,
Yeah. Okay.
but you can obviously move it from there to the front
Yeah.
end if you wanted to.
Right.
Because you've got this bit here as well. that-
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Brilliant.
yeah, so you can obviously don't travel with it on there.
No.
It's going to be
no.
bouncing about.
No, you need to be able
Yeah.
to transfer.
Obviously,
yeah,
if you were
okay.
sitting in this seat, it'd be a bit difficult to watch the telly. But
Yeah, but
it would
if you
be-
sat
yeah,
there,
yeah,
it'd be good.
you
Good.
just-
It'd be
you
better
just-
to watch it here than there,
Yeah,
probably.
and you've also got the TV points there as well. So you've got
Right.
plug
Oh,
aerial and a 12-volt socket if you're using a
Brilliant.
12-volt TV.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Right, I think that's most things. You have got a handbook, obviously, which is very important.
Yes. So we need somewhere to store those.
Yeah.
Where were they? Where do they normally store? Wasn't they stored?
See that box under there? Look, there's a
Oh,
box
yes.
under that floor. That it may
goes
fit. It
into
may
the bit
fit
under
that.
there.
It may fit in that.
Right. Okay.
Right. Key wise, you just got your. That's your vehicle key.
Yeah.
That is for. I'm sure I think now the water lock, and the waste container.
Right.
Is that key?
Yeah.
So obviously you've got one on spare of each. So that's a vehicle
Yes.
and
Right.
that
okay.
one again.
Where do you fill the fuel?
Fuel is just on that pillar there.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so don't get that mixed up with
Diesel.
water. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
diesel.
don't get
Yeah,
mixed
it's
with
got
water.
diesel on it. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah, so
Thankfully,
it should be fine. So you got vehicle books. So that's the actual
Yes.
Fiat side of it.
Right.
And you've also got habitation books, which
Right.
is
All that
there
lot.
it is.
Yeah.
So that's the main handbook.
Right.
So obviously that's worth having a
Okay.
look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I think that's everything. Unless there's any
I'll
questions you.
switch it off.
Yeah, you can do. There's the side one.